Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm going to be showing you what Rammus can do here in Season 12 League of Legends. We just ran a normal page with Aftershock, Fawn of Life Conditioning, Unflinching with Alacrity and 𝗕𝗂𝗀𝗃. The main difference with Rammus this season versus last season is CHEMTANK has received a buff, which is one of Rammus's core items. It's one of his best items by far, 𝗕𝗂𝗀𝗃. It's a little bit better now, and on top of that, magic resist items have received buffs as well, which has been one of Rammus's bigger weaknesses. Is building magic resist items on him kind of sucks. So if you do need to build some MR because the enemy team has some magic damage champions, you do have that option, and it is a great option. Force of Nature got a massive buff, and they even, I believe they created one or two more magic resist items, and they also buffed another magic resist item. I'm not sure where it is. Yeah, Force of Nature got a buff. I know Abyssal Mask got a buff, and something else got buffed. Whole bunch of buffs. I don't think Spirit Vicious got a buff, though. Plus, Bruisers are going to be really OP here in Season 12. We are on the PB right now because Season 12 is not live yet. This will be live in January of 2022. So about a month away. About a month and a half. Alright, so we're just doing our 3-camp clear. Finish at a pretty reasonable time. Rammus takes longer on blue side. He can solo clear red side, be full HP like I am right now. An auto attack EM, got our W on. And he's a goner. He got chunked. Rammus has huge on hit damage, plus 15 right now for just my autos. Bonk! Flash! Oh my god! Can you imagine dying like that? That's tragic. For those of you who don't keep up with the meta, Qiyana jungle got some pretty big buffs. A couple patches back. So Qiyana jungle isn't troll, but it is difficult to pull off. Its win rate is really, really bad unless you are playing it in Masters Plus, because you do need to know what you're doing on it. If you don't, you're just going to look like a clown. It's kind of like if you've never played Twitch jungle before and you're trying it for your first time, odds are you're going to have a really rough time. So really wouldn't recommend playing something like Qiyana. You should stick to easier junglers like Rammus. So we're still not level 4. That's all right. Rammus isn't a level 4 rusher. He's more of a level 3 rush with double buffs, and then you start power ganking. Jarvan's kind of low. I don't think Jarvan top with Ares any good. It's kind of troll. I do think Jarvan top is good because he's gotten buffs, but with Aerie, that's kind of like outdated Jarvan support tech. You know, we already got 𝗕𝗂𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗃. I don't think we can gank mid right now. Maybe she's waiting to gank my my Ornn. Could probably do this. We're gonna use a refill. I think refill's bugged right now, so I can't actually use a refill. So don't ask in the comments, why aren't you using your refill? I literally can't. Oh, I think Qiyana gets this kill. Yeah, that's not the end of the world. The wave's in a really good spot. We'll ping Ornn to TP. We could back here. Refill's broken, but when you're playing League of Legends, it won't be. It's just a stupid bug in the game right now. So hopefully if you're playing, you didn't buy a corruption potion, because I don't think that works either. That actually happened to me last game. I was playing Rise with corruption. I couldn't use it. It made me really sad. Don't take blue and Gromp at the same time unless you've already backed to base at least once, or unless you plan on backing shortly, because you will lose a crap load of HP by doing this. You're just like speeding up the process by getting your double damage off your Q, your W, and your jungle item. First back on Rammus. It depends on what you're up against. If you're up against a bunch of auto attack based champions, like let's say they're junglers like Twitch jungle or Udyr or Warwick, they're all auto attacks. You would want to rush straight into Bramble Vest, so they kill themselves when they hit you, and they also get heal cutted. But since it's a Qiyana, I think we're better off going for the 𝗕𝗂𝗀𝗃. It's hard to go wrong, or at least it's hard to be that wrong when you're rushing a Mythic, because Mythics are generally overpowered compared to your other options. So I am going to get a plated first, and then I'll get my bombies. If you can't afford plated, just get bombies and then tier 1 boots. I really like plated rush. It helps your ganks out a lot. And like they have double 80 bot lane, double physical damage. They have double 80 physical damage top and jungle. So the armor we're getting from it's gonna be really nice. Oh, this is not good. I think we live though. Nice. It's always fun accident like running into 2 of them. Thought it was just Jarvan. I lost so much health off that. I can't use the dang refills. I would get back 250 health. Oh well. Red buff will be healing us up. Guess I'll just go ahead and sell the refill since it's bugged. It's always something that surprised me about League of Legends with updates and patches. How do things that they didn't even change in any way, shape, or form, like how do those just stop working? It's bizarre. It's like the butterfly effect, but in coding. They changed one thing that seems like it shouldn't even be related, and sure enough, it's apparently related. Yeah, Jarvan looks like he is going AP. There's been times where Jarvan's had his AP scalings buffed and he's been played as a support with Airy. It's made sense because he can perma shield his teammate while his flag is out. Since his flag is buffing his teammates, it's giving them the Airy shield constantly. We're almost level 6. We're hitting it a little bit late because we haven't soaked much minion XP. I left Orin's wave when it was fat and he TP'd back. I should have taken some of those minions though. That's really how you hit pre 7-minute 30 level 6s. If you're not borrowing or sharing any minion XP, you're never gonna hit pre 7-minute 30 level 6s as jungle. Ooh, is Kiana up here? Golem's missing, red buff missing. We'll walk into this guy. He doesn't have his flag. We'll R into him, auto attack E. He's a goner. We got the kill. I like that. Rammus is a tank that can do quite a bit with gold. It's because his mobility and consistency. It's like a Fed Garen. It's hard for a Fed Garen to mess up a kill. Oh, it gets me out. Kiana's bot side. I'm assuming her Raptors are down, so I'm not going to bother checking those. I am going to grab Scuttle and the Herald if I can. Oh, shit. Just canceled my Q. If you can, you generally want to smite first. Get that shield off. A lot of people don't realize that because it's a relatively new change. It's only been in the game for maybe like a month or 2. It's never been like that before. I feel like they did it to help out other junglers who can't artificially break the shield. Because if you don't hit it with a hard CC, and no, slows don't count, and blinds don't count. If you can't hit it with a hard CC, they take forever to take. So champions like Graves were just kind of like really annoying because they could break its shield instantly. You can't. Made a lot of jungle mains really sad. Oh, that doesn't cancel my... Ooh. This is so stupid. I like how long Pyke gets to hold on to his Q for. He can just like sit there and idle it for 5 seconds. Oh, it's really frustrating. It seems like Pyke players always just chill on it and they just hold it. Hold. 10 years later, no! There's no actual pressure on them for them to use the dang thing. We can almost get CHEMTANK. We'll just back on CHEMTANK. Our R's up. We could look for a gank. Could go lay my Herald, try to get a turret. Probably lay it bot and get it. Alright, see if we can get Jarvan. His flag is on cooldown. Probably maxing it first though. Oh, he flashed. There's no way to get him now. Like I feel bad for taking these, but at the same time, Orange just gonna miss them. Once the Jarvan flashed his R, Like, there was no chasing it. It was just gone because his flag was going to be up in like 5 seconds and then my Q was going to be on a cooldown and whatnot. It's like watching, if you've ever seen one of those documentaries about mating tortoises, they can be very territorial and aggressive, but at the same time, they can't move very quick. So they go to chase someone or something off and they just can't catch up. That's what it would have been like. I would have been the literal tortoise and he would have been the unattainable ruffian. Uncatchable ruffian. Okay, CHEMTANK's up. I need to lay my thing. There's been so many kills happening. Challenging to find ganks. We're gonna CHEMTANK. We'll drop bar. Boom. Taunt W. Please just kill Vayne. She's gonna kill me. I don't mind my teammates taking the kills, especially when there's a Vayne involved. Yeah, look, I go to use refill and it like won't let me use it. It's so dumb. I will go for Scuttle. We need a heal anyways. Nice. We got first turret. A lot of gold for our team. So yeah, the CHEMTANK buff, it just builds up stacks like Deadman's, and then once it's at 100 from you moving or attacking, it goes boom, and it makes your next auto attack do a lot of damage in it and AoE. So that's basically the big CHEMTANK buff. It gives you more burst. It's much better for ganks or for assassinating people rather than long, super extended fights. That's what Sunfire's for. Seems like they really try to their best to differentiate the damage output between CHEMTANK and Sunfire, because that's what Sunfire is. It's like really good, long, drawn out, extended fights for overall damage output. But the CHEMTANK, it's very bursty, good for ganks, and like I said, killing people like fast. Kind of like Hellblades versus Lethal Tempo. Speaking of Lethal Tempo here, and I guess pre-season 12 or season 12 League of Legends, whatever you want to call it. They ruined Lethal Tempo. We'll see if they change it back, but they literally made it worse. I'm a massive Lethal Tempo, at least Season 11 Lethal Tempo advocate. Spokesperson, if you will. They ruined it. They absolutely ruined it. It's just legitimately worse in 8 out of 10 situations. it's rarely better than the other one. Hey, nice guy Brian giving me a little leash. Hey there, Kiana. I'm gonna CHEMTANK into this. Bam, drop the R, auto attack, taunt, W. Hit her with the red smite. She's a goner. I'm gonna try. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. There's way too much action there. Kiana's here. Pyke's here. Pyke doesn't have tier 2 boots, and his name is super cringe. Oh, God. Wait, that's off of something. I've heard that somewhere. I feel like that was in a YouTube video, but it was like an ironic or an animation or something. I don't know. Sure, someone will tell us down in the comments below, hopefully. Maybe it was about like an ironic thing on Twitch streamer Fart ASMR, maybe. Could really be anything. So they have this new thing called objective shutdown gold. So you know how there's shutdown gold for champions? Like if they kill me right now, they get 300 gold plus my 600 shutdown, right? Now there's this thing called objective shutdown where they're losing so hard, they're gonna get a shutdown for taking these things that are glowing in gold. So right now, do you see how these 3 turrets are glowing gold? If they break any one of these, boom, huge like 500 gold shutdown. So you don't want to let them break the things that are glowing in gold on your side of the map. That's how they catch back up. That's what this little weird black hole cyst thing, I don't know. That's what that's talking about. My R's back up. I feel like it's always up. I guess I'm on autopilot. Let's go for this. We need to play around the most fed person on our team at this point. It's Yi and Caitlyn and Bran. They're all kind of equally fed. I love this skin, dude. King Rammus skin. I wish it wasn't limited time only. really cool skin. I'm gonna get my Thornmail. And now we're pretty much peaked. This is still Rammus's main core. If they are super AP heavy, it's gonna be Force of Nature because it just got so many buffs. It makes you take basically 0 damage from magic damage. And yeah, it just seems OP. Taking magic damage, creates steadfast. I guess it makes you faster when they hit you with their damage. And then you take 20% even reduced damage on top of your magic resist. It's kind of insane. I needed a CHEMTANK before I did that. I didn't use CHEMTANK, so my R didn't go anywhere. Who's alive? It's Victor and Jarvan. Kind of abandoned Ornn to make him play mid. Try to save your E for when your W's coming up. That way you can extend the full duration of your E through your full W. Your E doesn't last very long if you're not on your W. Hey, Victor's about to die. He's only got one full item. We're gonna run into him. Auto attack then E, baby. Well, if we can get to him. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I'm gonna bonk him into my Caitlyn. Your Q is like a little Alistar head, but it pushes them away from the angle you're hitting them at. Oh, she condemned me. That was just rotten. Very uncool, Vayne. You will pay for your crime. Bonk. The only reason we even max Q first is the damage per level goes up by 30 and the slow on it goes up. And the cooldown goes down. The cooldown of your E doesn't go down and it barely gets anything per level, and your W per level gets diddly squat. You don't have any option in what you level on Rammus. It's really just Q. It's a darn shame. If I had to rate Rammus, feel free to timestamp this, by the way. If I had to rate Rammus season 12, like I got the assist because CHEMTANK's slow, I would rate him last season, the end of season 11, I'd give him like a 5, right? Like a 5 overall, like across bronze through challenger or iron through challenger. Just I'd give him a 5 out of 10. This season, 6 or 7. So he's a little bit better, but it still needs a buff, like a direct champion buff, I'd say. She'd probably try to condemn me in midair, I'd imagine. He's really trying to make this happen, huh? You know what they say, when times get tough, just focus Rammus. That's how the good times keep on rolling. Ooh, where's Pyke going? Pyke really thinks he can fight Ornn there? I don't think that's a good idea. I really like that CHEMTANK animation. It makes a very pleasing sound. Ooh, almost knocked him out of it. Cancel people's dashes with that. What dragon is this? It's the fart dragon. You see that little fart cloud right there? It's that yellow stinky looking cloud. It's called the CHEMTANK dragon. The CHEMTANK and call it something else for the other one. Taunt him after he's getting out of my auto attack range because he has more range than your autos. Take advantage of that Q slow. And that's it, guys. That's all we could handle. If you enjoyed this Season 12 Rammus Jungle gameplay, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is KingStix. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.